disgusting, bro. Absolutely disgusting. Like, from the rip, he was getting ran up in. Pause. He was. Defense didn't look like our defense. They looked like a couple years ago, defense. Offense didn't look like a couple years ago. Well, sometimes they look a little stagnant as well, but I don't think I've seen this level of sloppy whack play out of the Philadelphia Eagles offense in a long time. It's been a minute. We've been spoiled, and you're not used to this. Of course, I hope we don't have to get used to this, but I think this season it's a wrap. Like I said, we did our cornerbacks ass, other than Quinyon, of course, who was out with a hamstring injury, but like safety play was. I've seen some things I liked a little bit, but for the most part, it wasn't. I mean, our whole defense looked demoralized in this game here tonight. It was, yeah, man, I'm distraught. I don't even know how to even approach this right here. I didn't expect to lose to the Giants. I did. Of course, there's always a chance you'll lose. You know what I'm saying? It's a 50-50 sometimes, they say. Who know the number until the game's called. But, yeah, man, I mean, I got to give a shout out to Scatterboo and Jackson Dart, man. They played a hell of a game. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they played a hell of a game. They was hitting our guys like, you know what I'm saying, we were some bitches or something. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they was hitting our dudes like, you know what I'm saying? It was like a domestic violence situation. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we know our guys, bitches. I'm not saying they some bitches, but that's how they was hitting us. There was, even Jackson Dart until he got laid on his back for a little while. But, the guy got heart. I got to give it to him. You know what I'm saying? The Giants, every once in a while they'll beat us. They was at home. We played them in a couple weeks. I'm not, after watching what I've seen the last 2 weeks, really the first six, if you will. But the first four, I didn't like what I was seeing, though we won. We were saying this, that I don't want to be reminded of 2023. Like I said, we're not that far removed from it. We're not that far removed from it. And to see this level of play, you know what I'm saying, against the Giants of all teams, bro, that's what happened a couple of years ago. They beat us a couple of years ago. You know what I'm saying? A part of the collapse. We beat them one of the times, they beat us. Yeah, man, I thought we was going to get right tonight. Man. I thought we was going to come in there and handle business, you know what I'm saying, feel good about our win, you know what I'm saying, feel good about the dub and go home and celebrate for a day or two, you know what I'm saying, and get back after it. But, yeah, man, it was not the situation that happened, of course. That wasn't how the outcome was. And it is what it is, man. This is how I'm looking at it, you know what I'm saying? The silver lining is we won a bowl. I know it have nothing to do with this season right here. And, you know what I'm saying, that's how I got to look at it, though. It's not all bad, you know what I'm saying? In fact, this is a crazy thing right here. Oh, man, I don't even know if I should share it with y'all. It's kind of embarrassing. So I think it was week 15, you know what I'm saying? I was like, man, I don't care. We just got to win 10 more games. Of course, I was talking about losing this season, you know what I'm saying, losing our first game this season. And I'd be damned if I did the math and count back. And last week was the 10th game. Yeah, that's why I'm embarrassed to say that. But at the end of the day, like I said, and don't come with that jinx stuff. Like I said, I don't believe none of that. I don't believe none of that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going there with nobody. If that's the case, they jinxed us all the time. I'm talking about other teams, other players, and I'm sorry, I mean other fans or what have you. They jinxed us too because they don't want us to win, you know what I'm saying, in the first place. So I don't believe in that jinx stuff. So if you're gonna talk about that, then you can put it in the comment section, I guess. I'll probably laugh at it or something. But yeah, so we lost. I just wanted to win the Super Bowl. That was my whole point of if we just win 10 more games. That way there's no shadow of a doubt that we'll lose any of the playoff games. And we played good. We played good. I guess good for the first 4 games. It wasn't great. It was good. Good enough to win. So, you know what I'm saying? This is what I'm looking at. You know what I'm saying? Phillies fall to the Dodgers. Yeah, it's a bad day for Philadelphia. It's a bad situation for Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying? But hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, at least the Philadelphia Eagles won the championship. You know what I'm saying? We won last season. We'll love to win this season, but I'm sorry to tell you what I'm seeing now, and I don't even have to tell you, there will be no repeat for the Philadelphia Eagles coming out like this right here. It's just no way. It's just no way. It's just no way. Like I said to the Giants, you know what I'm saying? They bust you up a little bit, roughed you up a little bit, scuff you up in a building. They got to come to our building in a couple of days, like I said. Well, a couple of days. You know, next game, 2 games after that, whatever. And this might be the chance that Carson Wentz actually get a chance to get us. I don't feel good about nobody we play. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't feel good about nobody we play. Looking at this right here, and what I saw previous to this right here as well. So I'm gonna just keep it a beam with you. I don't feel comfortable saying that. I don't feel comfortable or confident saying we can beat anybody. You know what I'm saying? This looks, like I said, 2023-esque. And the common denominator to that was we went to the Super Bowl the prior year, and then we had, you know what I'm saying, what they call it, you know what I'm saying, the Super Bowl hangover or whatever, you know what I'm saying, we got the hangover. This year, it seemed like it's starting a little bit earlier, you know what I'm saying, the breakdown. Like I said, there's plenty of football to go. I can't say that, you know, that we definitely won't win the Super Bowl again. We could change things and turn it around, but I'm trying to tell you, from what I've seen right here, I have absolutely no hope for it. I'm gonna keep it a 1,000. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we can turn it around, perhaps. You know what I'm saying? But we hired the wrong guy and Kevin Patullo. I didn't like that at first when I first heard about it, but I had to give a guy a chance. We see what we got. You know what I'm saying? He's homeboys with Sirianni. He was the passing, you know what I'm saying, the wide receiver coach or passing game coach or whatever. Director, whatever you call it. I don't know, man. But that's what he was at first, and he got moved up because the Sirianni situation. He got a shot because of Sirianni. And if I know, like I believe I know, Sirianni has his hands all up in that game plan as well. And I got you, bro. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna help you out. You ain't gotta do all this by yourself. I'm gonna help you out. Something like that goes into the conversation. And how can the blind lead the blind in that situation if that's what it was? And if that's what it is, and that's my surmise is right. Then, you know, like I said, Sirianni's a great coach. I'm a head coach as far as getting the guys ready to play up until what we saw recently. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to just say that's a situation where it's attrition, bro. This is a game of attrition, and I think we're, you know what I'm saying, dealing with a little bit of lag. We got a lot of injuries right now. All these guys dropping like, you know, every single game, it seemed like, you know, yeah, I'm distraught, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm understandably, if I'm an Eagles fan, you're an Eagles fan, understandably distraught for the ops. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't be tripping. They can't say they hung no banners up. So as far as I'm concerned with that, I don't be tripping about what the ops say. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to, you know what I'm saying, the real fan base who feel like I feel. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna get off here. I ain't gonna be on here long, man. I just want to say this right here. Like I said, the Sirianni hiring his homeboy, and then on top of that, we would go ahead and how we would get rid of people that we should have at least kept two out of the three. Really 2 out of 4. I don't really count Slay because I didn't think they had I don't think they had any intentions to keep Slay anyway after the season. Like I said, he kept going in and out of the lineup last season. You know, he had for whatever reason, it was this, that, and other thing. You know what I'm saying? That's what was happening. And so I was kind of cool with, you know, it was a matter of time in my mind that he was just going to break down Slay, that is, if we just kept him this season. So, of course, he would be better than we got now. I ain't going to hold you. I ain't going to even front. But, you know what I'm saying? So that was one. Isaiah Rodgers, definitely, like I said before, is definitely the one that we should have kept. And I said that way before you see what he's doing now. It's no secret. You can go back to my old footage if you don't believe me. Off season, it was about, I don't know, any time in the off season. You know what I'm saying? When I was covering, you know, I probably even said it during when I was covering the cornerbacks we got in the draft. So, but yeah, so that and C.J. Gardner-Johnson. I mean, bro, he couldn't have been that bad to where maybe I don't know. We on the outside looking in, but he couldn't have been that bad to the point where you look past what he can do on the field. And of course, he's going again from, but maybe I don't know. Maybe he don't think he can play for another team other than, the Saints and then the Philadelphia Eagles. I don't know. So anyway, that's a done deal situation. So we can't do nothing about none of it. But this is what it comes down to. And maybe who knows? They came back and looked trash too. But Josh Weddenow and Milton Williams, they looking good. Like I said, what's my man's name? I just got finished saying him. Isaiah Rodgers, he looked great over there with the Minnesota Vikings. We got to go up against him next week, inshallah. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be too bad of a situation for the simple fact that they know each other a little bit. They was on teams, practice against each other and all that stuff, between Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown. But, man, yeah, it's just one of those nights for the Philadelphia Eagles and the city of Philadelphia all together, man, because like I said, unrelated, the Phillies, got taken out of, the playoffs or whatever you call it. I don't really watch baseball, so I just saw it on the screen. But yeah, man, tune in. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll get back at you. I appreciate y'all watching Platinum Eagle Podcast. Yeah, man, I don't know what we're going to do, bro, but stay tuned.